The crochet technique for the left and right shoulder parts, and the back shoulder part is simple. After joining yarn at the required position, work a leaf. The sloping shoulder is formed by changing stitch techniques on both sides. The last 2 rows of the back shoulder part are divided into 2 sections. You need to join yarn separately and crochet each section. Now I'll explain using the back shoulder part as an example. For the left and right shoulder parts, refer to this demonstration. Follow the pattern chart to crochet. Now I'll demonstrate using this swatch. First, crochet row 1 of the back shoulder part. The pattern on this swatch is not for reference. First, join yarn at the edge stitches of the motif. Work 3 chains as beginning chain. Crochet a leaf in the chain space. You can weave in the yarn tail while crocheting the edge. Then work 1 chain. Continue crocheting leaves in the chain spaces downward. Work 1 chain between them as interval. Complete part of the motif. Continue crocheting leaves at the corner position of the left side motif. One chain. Crochet leaves in the chain spaces along the motif edge. Now reaching the joining point of 2 motifs, work 1 double crochet in the large space at the corner of each motif, and 1 double crochet at the middle connection point. To form a leaf. Continue completing one side of this motif. Arriving at the joining point with motif 1, crochet a leaf in the large space at the motif corner. One chain. Continue crocheting leaves in the chain spaces of motif 1. Complete this side of motif 1 until the last chain space. Finally, hook into the beginning chain, and work 1 double crochet. The yarn tail will be used later, so handle the yarn tail first. Pull a large loop. Thread the yarn ball through the loop. Pull tight. Row 1 completed. Row 2 starts by joining yarn on the beginning chain. Work 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet on the left side. Continue working 1/2 double crochet, and 2 double crochets in the chain spaces on the left side. One chain. Then work leaves in each chain space, with 1 chain interval between them. Continue until the second to last chain space position. Now you've reached this position. Work 2 double crochets and 1/2 double crochet in the next chain space. Then skip 2 stitches. Work 1 single crochet. Work 1 slip stitch in the adjacent stitch. Secure the yarn. Move on to row 3. Turn the work piece. Join yarn in this chain space. Pick up the yarn tail from row 1 directly here. Joining yarn. Pay attention, don't pull the carrying yarn too tight, keep it level with the fabric. Chain 1. Work 1 single crochet in the chain space. Skip 1 stitch. Work 1/2 double crochet. From now on, work leaves in each chain space. Chain 1 between every 2 leaves. Continue until the second to last chain space position. Complete this part on your own. Now you've reached this position. Skip 1 stitch. Work 1/2 double crochet. Skip 1 more stitch. Make 1 slip stitch on the left side stitch. Secure the yarn tail. Row 3 is complete. Continue to work row 4. Join yarn on the third double crochet of the first leaf on the right side. Chain 1. Work 1 single crochet in the chain space on the left side. Skip 1 stitch and work 1/2 double crochet. Continue working leaves and 1 chain space in each chain space below, until the second to last chain space position. Once completed, skip 1 stitch. Work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 single crochet in the chain space. Make 1 slip stitch on the left side stitch. Stretch the loop to secure the yarn tail. Row 4 is complete. I'll continue to demonstrate the back shoulder parts using this swatch crochet techniques for both left and right sides. With the right side of the main part facing you, start with the right side. Join yarn on the double crochet in the middle of the first leaf. Chain 1. Work 1 single crochet and 1/2 double crochet in the chain space. Chain 1. Work 1 leaf and 1 chain in the left chain space. In the left chain space, work 2 double crochets first. Then work a double crochet decrease in the same chain space, and the adjacent chain space. First make 2 incomplete double crochets. Finally, yarn over once, and pull through. The row 1 is completed. Chain 1. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. Continue to crochet row 2. Join yarn on the stitch in the middle of this leaf. Chain 1. Work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Work 1/2 double crochet in the chain space. Row 2 is done. Cut the yarn. The right side is completed. Continue to crochet the left side. Join yarn on the stitch of the 4th leaf counting from the left. Work 3 chains. Work a leaf and a chain in the 2 chain spaces on the left side. Work 1/2 double crochet and 1 single crochet in the next chain space. Skip 1 stitch. Work a slip stitch in the next stitch. Chain 1 to secure and fasten off. Row 1 is completed. Continue to crochet row 2. Join yarn on the first double crochet stitch of the first leaf on the right side. Work 3 chains. Skip 1 stitch. Work 1 double crochet. Work 1 half double crochet in the left chain space. Work 1 single crochet on the stitch below. 1 slip stitch. Chain 1 to secure. Cut the yarn. Row 2 is completed. This concludes the explanation for both left and right shoulder parts, and the back neck shoulder. Next, join the left and right shoulder parts with the back neck shoulder. I'll demonstrate using one side as an example. Place the shoulder parts right sides together, wrong side facing you. Find the corresponding position of the first edge stitch. Align and pick up both fabric pieces to join yarn. Make 1 beginning chain. Work a single crochet at the joining position. 2 chains. Continue to pick up both fabric pieces, and work a single crochet. 2 chains. The joining method here is to work single crochets and 2 chains for joining. Pay attention to the distance, don't make it too large. Continue crocheting until the last row of the shoulder parts. If the remaining space is not enough for chain stitches, you can work 1 more single crochet to connect. Secure with a chain stitch. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. One side of the shoulder parts is now joined. Joining the other side of the shoulder parts. That's all for the joining method. Next, learn the crochet method for the sleeves. The sleeves are divided into the armhole, the sleeve body motifs, and the cuffs, these 3 parts. First, crochet the sleeve body motifs, and join them into a tube shape, then crochet in rounds for the cuffs. After completing, crochet the armhole. The armhole is crocheted by working in the completed main part, and joining the sleeve body motifs. First, crochet the motif for the sleeve body part. The crochet method for sleeve motifs is identical to the main part motifs. Only 1 additional round is needed compared to the main part motifs. Please refer to the previous demonstration or the chart to complete. Note, crochet motif 1 in advance first. The remaining motifs are joined as you go in the final round. Next, crochet the cuff section. I'll demonstrate using this small sample. Locate the connection point between 2 motifs. Join the yarn in the large space, at the corner of the left side motif. Work a beginning chain and 1 double crochet. Crochet 2 double crochets in the left chain space. For motif 1, work 2 double crochets in the chain space along the edge. Finish with a slip stitch. Pull tight. The first round is complete. Next, crochet round 2. First, work 2 beginning chains. Then work 1 front post double crochet. Insert the hook into this double crochet, come out on the left side, yarn over and draw through. 3 loops on the hook. Repeat 2 times. This completes 1 front post double crochet stitch. Next, according to the chart, work 1 back post double crochet. Insert the hook into the right side of this double crochet on the left. Pick up this double crochet outward, come out on the left side. Yarn over and draw through. Yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. Repeat 2 times. 1 back post double crochet is completed. Continue with 1 front post double crochet. And 1 back post double crochet. Complete this round. Join with a slip stitch in the second chain of the beginning chain. Pull tight. The second round is complete. The crocheting method for the next few rounds is identical to round 2. Repeat alternating stitches, 1 front post double crochet, and 1 back post double crochet. Refer to the previous demonstration or pattern chart to finish the cuffs. After completing the final round, secure the yarn tail. Pull the yarn through directly. Insert the hook into the second stitch, which is the front post double crochet stitch on the left side, and pull through. Draw the yarn through. Continue to pull through 1 strand behind the last stitch. Pull the yarn tail through and gently tighten. This way, the final round will have no visible marks. Later, hide this yarn tail on the wrong side of the fabric. This is the method for weaving in ends invisibly. Up to this point, the cuff explanation is complete. Continue crocheting the armhole. I'll continue demonstrating with this swatch. Taking the left armhole as an example. First, locate the motif at the underarm. Count from the corner position on the left side to the right. Join yarn at the first chain stitch. Work 3 chains as beginning chain. In the same position, work 2 double crochets and 1 chain. Next, on the left side are the positions of 3 corners. At these 3 corners, work 1 treble crochet 3 stitches together. First, work 3 incomplete treble crochets. Yarn over the hook twice. Insert the hook, yarn over and draw through. This is 1 incomplete treble crochet. Yarn over the hook twice. Insert the hook, yarn over and draw through. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, repeat twice. Another incomplete treble crochet is completed. Yarn over once, and pull through all 4 loops. 1 treble crochet 3 stitches together is done. Next, work leaves in the chain spaces along the motif edge. Chain 1 between them. At the connection point of 2 motifs, work 1 leaf at the joining spot. Follow the pattern chart until reaching the corner position of the second motif. After completing, check the number of leaves. Now you've reached the shoulder joining position. Pick up the first row of the shoulder and work 1 double crochet. Chain 1. After finishing, work leaves on the motif again. First, work 1 leaf, and chain 1 on the last row of motif 1. Skip 1 row and work 1 leaf and chain 1. Follow this pattern to complete the side of motif 1. Skip 1 row. Work a leaf and chain space in the chain loop at the corner and edge of the next motif. Continue all the way down this side. Now you've reached the position of 3 motif corners. Work 1 treble crochet 3 stitches together, and chain 1 across these 3 corners. Continue working leaves. Complete this round. Join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Weave in ends. This completes round 1. Join yarn at the right side of the slip stitch for round 2. Work beginning chain and 2 double crochets. Chain 1. Now you've reached the underarm corner position. Work across left chain space, middle stitch and right chain space. Work 1 treble crochet 3 stitches together and chain 1. Continue working leaves downward. Now you've reached the shoulder joining point. Work 1 double crochet in the left chain space. Skip 1 stitch. Work 1 double crochet in the double crochet decrease stitch. Skip 1 stitch. Work 1 double crochet in the chain space. Chain 1. After completing, continue working leaves and chains in the chain spaces between leaves. Work until before the treble crochet 3 stitches together. Work 1 treble crochet 3 stitches together, and chain 1 in the chain space and middle stitch. Continue working leaves and chains. Join with a slip stitch after completing. Finally secure the yarn tails. The second round is complete. The crochet method for the following rounds is almost identical to round 2. At the underarm corner cluster position, continue working treble crochet 3 stitches together. Work leaves in the chain spaces. Only the shoulder part's joining position no longer needs adjustment. Work leaves directly. Everyone refer to the pattern chart to finish crocheting. Pay attention to joining with the sleeve body while crocheting the final round. Next, I'll continue demonstrating with this swatch. First, crochet the first special leaf. Then work 1 treble crochet 3 stitches together. First, make 3 incomplete treble crochets. There are 4 loops on the hook. Next, take the sleeve body. Find the connection point between 2 motifs. Join them together. This completes one connection. Next, pick up the chain space on the armhole and crochet the leaf. The following joining method is the same as the motif joining method. Join with a slip stitch in the chain space. At the connection point between 2 motifs, pick the joining point to connect. Continue to pick the chain spaces on the motif edges for joining. Everyone connect all around using this method. Until before the treble crochet 3 stitches together position at the underarm. Now it's time for the treble crochet 3 stitches together. First, make 3 incomplete treble crochets. Next, pick up the last chain space on the sleeve body to join. Once completed, chain 1 to secure. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. Pull the yarn tail to the back of the garment and hide it on the wrong side. This completes the sleeve joining. Use the same method for the other side. That's all for the sleeves up to this point. The edging is crocheted all around the garment. Start on the right side to leave a buttonhole. Then sew the button corresponding to the buttonhole position. Now begin the edging. Place the garment with the shoulder parts facing down, the bottom motif facing up. Join yarn in the chain space between the first stitch and the leaf on one side of the motif. Chain to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same spot. Crochet 4 double crochets in the chain space on the left. Continue with 4 double crochets in each chain space along the motif edge. Crochet 2 double crochets in the chain space at the corner of the left motif. Continue with 4 double crochets in each chain space along the motif edge. Work 2 double crochets at the corner position. Mindful that there's one spot on the bottom edge where you need to add 1 extra double crochet at the joining point of 2 motifs. Everyone follow the pattern or refer to the chart to finish the bottom edge section until just before the corner position. Work 1 corner in the corner space, which means 3 double crochets, 2 chains and 3 double crochets. Continue crocheting down the right front band. This side uses the same crocheting method as the bottom edge. Both involve picking up 1 stitch along the motif edge and working 4 double crochets in each chain space. Work 2 double crochets at the corner position. For motif 1, pick up 1 edge stitch every other row and work 4 double crochets. Refer to the chart to complete this side until the second chain space on the distorted motif side of motif 4. Complete according to the chart. Now we've reached this position. The sample here isn't for reference but to demonstrate the technique. Continue crocheting downward, skip 3 stitches, work 2 double crochets into the left side double crochet stitch, 1 chain and 2 double crochets. Continue picking up the left side chain spaces and working 3 double crochets. Work 1 double crochet into the left side half double crochet stitch. Work 2 double crochets into the large space at the corner. Pick up the left side beginning chain positions and work 2 double crochets respectively. Then pick up the entire double crochet or beginning chain along the edge. Repeat alternating crocheting with 3 double crochets and 2 double crochets until the shoulder joining point. Work 3 double crochets along the edge. 2 double crochets. Work down to the neckline section. Pick up the edge and work 3 double crochets. Work 2 double crochets on the left side. Work 3 double crochets respectively into the adjacent 2 chain spaces. Work down into the chain spaces with a pattern of 4 double crochets and 3 double crochets. Repeat alternating crocheting 4 times. After completing, work 3 double crochets into the left side chain space. Continue picking up the left side, and working 2 double crochets and 3 double crochets. The neckline is completed. Moving down, no new stitch technique is used for the left front band. The left side and right side correspond to each other. Everyone refer to the diagram to finish this edge. Finally work 2 chains. Slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain. The first round is complete. Move on to crochet round 2. First work 2 chains as beginning chain. Then pick up 1 stitch on the left side, and work a back post double crochet. Continue straight until the large space at the bottom corner. Now you've reached this position. Work 5 double crochets into the large space at the corner. After that, work an increase on the middle stitch. You can mark that stitch with a stitch marker first. If you don't have a stitch marker, you can use a safety pin or paperclip instead. You can also use a yarn tail to mark it. Continue crocheting following the pattern of 1 front post double crochet, 1 back post double crochet, until you reach the chain space at the neckline corner. Everyone complete this part on your own first. Now you've reached the neckline corner position. Work DC 3 in 1 into the chain space at the neckline. You'll need to increase stitches in this spot for the next round. Continue crocheting following the pattern of 1 FPDC, 1 BPDC. Work DC 3 in 1 into the chain space at the other neckline corner, and mark the middle stitch. Work 5 double crochets into the corner space at the bottom edge, mark the middle stitch. Finally, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. The crochet method for round 3 is almost identical to round 2. Repeat alternating 1 FPDC and 1 BPDC throughout. At the corner markers on the bottom edge and neckline, work DC 3 in 1. That means working 3 double crochets into the same stitch. Remember to increase stitches at the neckline corner for the next round. For round 3, work buttonholes along the right front band. I'll demonstrate the buttonhole technique using a swatch. After completing the required number of stitches, chain 1. Skip 1 stitch unworked. Continue crocheting in the pattern of 1 FPDC followed by 1 BPDC. This completes 1 buttonhole. Everyone refer to the diagram to finish the corresponding number of buttonholes. Round 4 requires increasing stitches at the marked positions. I'll demonstrate the technique here. First, pick up this stitch and work 1 double crochet. Continue to pick up the entire double crochet, and work 1 front post double crochet. Work 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Mindful that this stitch is behind the completed FPDC. This completes the increase stitch. Work 1 front post double crochet downward. One back post double crochet. Continue crocheting downward following the pattern. The increasing method on the left side is identical to the right side. Refer to the previous demonstration or the chart to complete this round. Finally, secure the yarn tail using the invisible weaving method. Up to this point, the edging is done. Next, sew on the buttons. Align the completed front bands. Mark the position where the buttonholes align on round 3. The sample has been marked in advance here. Take a longer yarn tail and thread it onto a darning needle. Weave in the ends on the wrong side. Then sew the button at the marked position. Secure it firmly. Thread the yarn tail to the wrong side. Tie a knot on the wrong side. Cut the yarn tail. This completes one button. This is the sewing method for buttons. Finish sewing the remaining buttons. Up to this point, the entire sweater has been fully explained. If you still have unclear parts during the crocheting process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.